Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about the ruler of the third house posited in the seventh house in the natal horoscope. Well, firstly, as most of us know, that the third house governs communications. Seventh house is strongly associated with partnerships, relationships. So this could be somebody that is very enamored with communications, with a marital partner, and somebody that can form relationships through the fine art of communicating. This person will often feel compelled to talk with partners over issues. Communication is essential for them in relationships. They may look for a partner that has certain intellect, good command of the English language, articulate, verbose, or what have you. This could be somebody that looks to form relationships, partnerships, maybe from their own their community, their neighborhood. This person, if adversely aspected, the planet, I'm saying, could come across as, possibly somewhat contentious or argumentative, since the seventh house is the house that opposes the ascendant, and there could be some relationships which could be communications with people in relationships which could be somewhat adversarial. If the planet is positively aspected, though, this person can be somebody that has just be the antithesis of this and have very good communications with others, and willing to acquiesce, and willing to, I guess we could say, somewhat cave in to other people's wishes and be more adaptable as far as that goes. This could be somebody that likes communication in terms of public speaking, and somebody that might even marriage counseling could be a vocation, which could be good for this person, because that would involve the art of communication and reconciliation as far as partners would go, marriage partners would go. This could be somebody that enjoys long journeys with partners. Somebody that forms partnerships from their early, from their, I guess you could say, their early scholastic years up till, high school. The community can figure prominently in terms of their relationships and partnerships with others. Funny thing is, I noticed that legendary pro boxer Muhammad Ali has the ruler of the third house posited in the seventh house in his natal chart, and obviously, he's a person that, didn't shy away from saying controversial things, and as far as public speaking goes, he might have not been his vocation, but he certainly didn't have an aversion to speaking to the public. So I thought that was kind of interesting to see that he, had this placement. I wasn't really flabbergasted or in a state of shock by this, of course. If negatively aspected, this person might, encounter some, maybe illegal, there might be some legal dilemmas that this person might face, and it might have something to do with what maybe he or she, communicating or making some, controversial statement or something, whether intended a certain way or misconstrued. It could be something where there might be some, they might be dealing with some kind of legal documents and papers and some kind of communication connected, perhaps in a negative light with, with the law that might not be auspicious. But this, this could be in isolated cases if the planet, has really, predominantly bad aspects in a number of them. This could be somebody that that takes, has an interest as far as their mind goes, and assimilating knowledge about the law, and could pursue something connected with the law, such as an attorney or paralegal, due to possible affinity for the law and the ability to communicate and articulate their own, I guess you could say, their own things, regarding or whatever they've learned about the law, and So that it could be a possibility for somebody, with this placement. This person can look for a partner, not just for to communicate with, but somebody that might enjoy intellectual endeavors, and something like puzzle books, or problem solving, and could be somebody that who this person likes to play, have intellectual gymnastics with. So anyway, people, that will conclude this YouTube astrological segment for the ruler of the third house posited in the seventh house in the natal horoscope. Stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about the ruler of the third house posited in the eighth house in the natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel, but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis on a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.